So I got one delay. I added some saturation to it, and I modulated it by like 3%.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and they rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm dropping.
Yo, man, you know we had to come back with another one. So today, we just gonna be working on how to mix nocap and Rylo type vocals. Straight to the point, simple. The catch is, 90% of these plugins, it's my first time using. Shout out to SSL, because we made a hit with this. And the record that we will be working on, I did produce. So if y'all need beats, y'all can just check out my YouTube or go to my website at mixbio.com and grab you some. Before we get started, just make sure you leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All right, so let's get started. All right, so of course, you know I like to start off by just showing y'all the rough mix.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and they rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm dropping them the same. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain.
All right, cool. So actually those are some real solid vocals, and actually those background vocals, like those high-pitched vocals, are really gonna shine when we get to mixing. All right, guys, and before we even get started, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and give this artist a follow. I am gonna go ahead and drop his Instagram right here. All right, so pretty much, you know, the first thing I do is always going to be messing with this 2-track instrumental real fast, which I did produce it, so I do know it was loud, so I did knock it down by 5 dB. I went and got the key to the own track I produced because I can never remember. Don't judge me. And then I just went ahead and just put the one knob just for future reference if I want to go ahead and you know, add some little effects, which we did to the beat. Pretty much just deducting 5 dB from the 2-track instrumental. This is how his vocals are now sitting on this instrumental.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and they rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm dropping them the same. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain.
All right, so offer up, you can already see how at least the vocals are already sitting on top because these were some pretty well recorded vocals. So shout out to the engineer who did record this record. So the first thing I did to his vocals was just put auto-tune on it, which if y'all paid attention, y'all realized that auto key gave me the wrong key, right? Auto key did give me the wrong key. How I actually found the correct key was because I did melodyne his vocals and it told me his vocals was in A minor. So when I put it in A minor, it sounded 10 times better, like 10 times better. When we went to auto key, I think it was on E major. Don't quote me on it, but if it doesn't sound right to your ear, check different programs or different places of where you can find the key and just experiment with different ones and see what works best for it. So yeah, we went with A minor, retune speed at 3, humanize at 3. I was really wanting to go for like a more of a less auto tune, but the record kind of just felt more right with more auto tune, so I went with it. So just with auto tune.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and they rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm dropping them the same. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain.
All right, not bad. I already made his vocal sound 10 times better. So pretty much the first thing I did was just add my channel strip. Pretty much just went with my lead vocal preset that I made myself, but I did make some changes. I went 6 dB. We only went up 1 dB in the high mid frequencies. We did go up about 4 dB on the low mid frequencies. We went down about 2 dB on the low frequencies. I did go ahead and do some light compression on here. The threshold is at 6.7. I didn't really dig too much deeper into it. The preset that I already have set up, I left this the way it was. I liked how it sounded, so I didn't mess with the gate. And so far, just with this SSL, this is what this did.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and they rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm dropping them the same. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain.
Cool. All right, so the next thing I added was the X comp. So SSL native is pretty much what I was talking about. So, and as you can see, I already made a lead one preset for myself. Guys, work smarter, not harder. And if you are interested, I probably will come out with like a preset pack for SSL native, so you guys can just use it for any DAW. Let me know if you want it, comment below. So pretty much, I got the ratio at like 8, the knee at 21, the attack is fast, the release is slow. Whenever I said anything different, quote unquote, I gotta remember this stuff. Threshold is at 18, and that's pretty much all I did. I did boost up the high frequencies a little bit higher because this compressor does let you mess with like some higher frequencies, so I did do that.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and they rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm dropping them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame. Soon as I got some money, that's when all the haters came.
All right, that's cool. What gave it some more clarity, you know what I'm saying? I could have adjusted probably more of the makeup gain if I wanted to, just to give it some more volume, some more punch. I liked how everything else was sitting where it was, so I kept it there for a reason. Now just stay tuned. Now I did have to go with my traditional virtual mix rack. Literally just went with my virtual channel, went with my Trident -5 dB. Literally, I just put this vintage FG76 on and I didn't do anything to it. I just kept it at 3 dB. We did put out on this revival, put the shimmer almost at 5 dB and the thickness at 1 dB. And I went ahead, I kept the drive at 0 per usual. Only gave it about 2% and I put it on present. And with that, this is what we got.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame.
All right, now, so I did go on my traditional de-esser. Pretty much just put it at 17% and capped it around 6,000 the frequency. And then I did add my pop vocal preset that is literally already in the factory presets. So you can use it now if you already have this plugin. And then, you know, we just added the RVox, just put 2 dB of compression on it. So let's just give this a listen and let's see where we stand right now.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame. Soon as I got some money, that's when all the haters came.
And boom, we had to pull out this bad boy right here. We had to pull out this de-esser from Solid State. My first time using it, and I'm probably gonna start using it a lot more. Pretty much just went ahead, got a high pass at 7,000, low pass at 10,000. The amount just at 50%. We got the threshold at 9.1. We got it on stereo mode. And with that, let's just give this a listen. Let's see what we got.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame.
Now wait a minute, why I didn't say this as a preset? Cause that sound nice. Save your presets. That right there sounded nice. This right here, I like this de-esser. I'm probably gonna start using this. This is definitely about to be in my arsenal. All right, then we went ahead and we put out this XEQ2 by SSL Native. Pretty much all I did was just knock out 4 dB of about 250 hertz. And then I added this smooth operator, which pretty much I just put a preset on it, which was called Mix Smoother. But then I went ahead and adjusted these 2 knobs to about 2K, and it went all the way down. And the more it goes down, pretty much the more it takes effect and it squishes those frequencies a little bit more. Pretty much just makes them more smoother. And with that, in this NLS bus, that pretty much just knocked off 1.5 dB. This is what we got so far.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame. Soon as I got some money, that's when all the haters came.
So per usual, I did parallel compress to make his vocals sound a little bit more punchier. So all I did was just put an NLS bus on it. I didn't do anything to it. And then I went ahead and put out this Fusion Analog Color by Solid State. Pretty much I started off with a preset called Extreme Softener, and then I just made kind of like some huge adjustments. Pretty much I think this was just like a 2 dB or 6 dB, and I just smashed them both. So with that, this is what we got.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame.
All right, so pretty much, you know, I went ahead and I added a doubler just to make this vocal sound a little bit more full, more wide, pretty much. And then I went ahead and I added this stereo image by Solid State. Pretty much it's a Fusion Analog Color. Pretty much all I did was just went up 3 dB, 2 dB, and went about 280 hertz. And pretty much this is just making his vocals more wide with the doubler that I added on to his vocals.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame. Soon as I got some money, that's when all the haters came.
All right, so check this out. I'm rocking with this reverb. So this flex verb, right? Solid State. Once again, my first time using it. I went with the Real Roads preset, and no lie, pretty much kept everything the same. I just turned the size down and the diffusion down, and that was it. No lie. You can get you some good reverb sounds out of this plugin right here. So let's just get us a listen, see what it did. I do have the reverb pretty light on here, so you may not hear it, but again, this is how you get this no cap Rylo type of sound. You know, everything's pretty pretty subtle in the back. I did make his background vocals pretty reverby, which I will play those just so you guys can hear what I did with the flex verb, but that's something you don't have to do. You don't have to do that.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame.
Alright, so now for his delays, pretty much all I did was I shut off all these other delays because it was a lot. I'm learning these plugins, so when I seen all this, I said, I don't want that. I just want one delay. That's all I'm asking for. Give me one delay. So I got one delay. I added some saturation to it. I de-essed it. I turned the high pass frequency all the way up. I turned the low pass all the way down. Width is at 100%, and I modulated it by like 3% pretty much, and I got it on 1/4, and I turned the level down. It was sounding too aggressive. I did make it into a ping pong because I liked how it sounded, and then I added the flex verb. Literally the same settings that I have on his main vocals is on this delay, and with the delay, this is what we got.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame.
Alright, cool. So what I wanted to show y'all, boom, this is the same flex verb that we added, but I went with a different preset. I went with medium mellow chamber, and all I'm doing with this is I turned the dry wet knob down to about 34%, and I turned these two knobs all the way down, and I did want like a nice big reverb sound for his back end vocals, so I did make it at like 50% and no pre-delay. And with this is what we got.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them insane. I'm glad I got some money, it protect me from the rain. I always wanted more, never thought I'd see the fame.
Alright, and just for some extra sauce, just to show you what SSL native can do for you, is with all those effects that I already had added onto those previous vocals and whatnot, I went ahead and I added a telephone preset that I made for myself. I think the only thing I went and adjusted was just turn this down even more, the low frequency. Everything else I kept the same. And then I put this flex verb on with the medium mellow chamber. And then I tried out this plugin that I actually just made a preset for, because I turned a lot of knobs to make this work the way I wanted it to work. So I was like, hold on, let me go ahead and just save this so I don't got to do this over. And this is pretty much like another delay, but it's like an echo. So you can get different echoes coming in at different times. I like the plugin. I like all the plugins. I like how they all look like real boards. I'm not a fan of like a whole bunch of knobs and stuff like that, but visually I like it, and I think I can get custom to it because I know how much quality these plugins really like bring. It's cool though. All right, so let's just give this a listen. This was the ending of the song that I liked, that I wanted to do, and just to give it some nice flavor to it. Alright guys, and just like that, you can get a Rylo mix, no cap. Again, I appreciate everybody tuned in to the end of the video. Make sure y'all go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below and let me know what type of content you want.
I'm still the same person without these Cubans and it rain. Fuck whoever said I changed, but I'm driving them.